Welcome! This lesson will be about the different kinds of members, their specific member info classes, and those classes their most important properties. We won't go very in depth about each in this lesson, but in the lessons after this one we will look at some more in depth but still important properties and methods for each of them. In the previous lesson we took a look at the getMembers method and the member-info class. The member-info class can get you very general information about any kind of member, but if you really want to make further use of reflection, you will need to use the classes that inherit from this class. Like is usually the case with inherited classes, you can cast member-info to one of these, but it's more convenient to use the other methods of the type class. First, we got the getFields method and the fieldInfo class. fieldInfo describes a field. Most notable here are field type, getValue, and setValue. Field type shows you the type of the field, while getValue and setValue allow you to read and write to the reflected variable. Both the setValue and getValue method require a parameter. This parameter is the instance of the reflected object. Even if the field is private, getValue and setValue will still work. It won't work if the field is a constant, however. You can check if a field is private or constant using isPrivate and isLiteral respectively. Second, we have the getProperties method and the propertyInfo class. PropertyInfo works much like fieldInfo, but when reading or writing to it, the canRead and canWrite properties should be kept in mind. MethodInfo and getMethods return information about the methods of a class. For now, keep the return value property in mind. Lastly, getEvents and eventInfo are useful for manipulating events. Here, the eventHandler type property, addEventHandler method, and removeEventHandler method can be used together to add and remove listeners from a specified event in a specified class. By giving delegate.createDelegate the eventHandler type and a valid method info, you can create a delegate that can be added to the event. In the next lessons, we will go a little more in depth about some of these. For now, try to increment the value of a field or property in a reflected class, both a static and a non-static one. Also try to have an event via a delegate added via reflection, and try to experiment with these.